How to flirt without saying a word. 10 secrets he won't resist. Want to grab his attention without saying a single word? Picture this: you walk into a room, lock eyes with him, and leave him captivated, all without speaking. Sounds impossible? It's not. Nonverbal communication is your silent superpower, and it can spark attraction more powerfully than words ever could. Did you know over 90% of communication is nonverbal? A lingering glance, a playful smirk, or the way you carry yourself sends a magnetic message straight to his subconscious. These subtle moves aren't just signals, they're powerful invitations that ignite curiosity and leave him wanting more. In this video, I'll share 10 foolproof secrets to master the silent art of flirting. These aren't tricks or games, they're authentic ways to let your confidence shine and create an irresistible pull. From the perfect eye contact to the way you move, you'll discover how to make him notice you and never forget you. Ready to unlock your silent superpower and leave him thinking, "Who is she?" Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to flirt effortlessly, make a lasting impression, and keep him hooked, all without saying a word. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more secrets like these. Let's dive in. 1. The power of the gaze. When it comes to creating attraction without uttering a single word, nothing beats the power of eye contact. Imagine entering a room, catching his gaze, and holding it just a moment longer than usual, just enough for a quiet spark of connection. The beauty of the gaze lies in its subtlety. You don't need to stare him down, just lock eyes for a heartbeat longer, then casually look away, leaving him wondering about the intent behind your gaze. That single lingering moment is often enough to ignite curiosity and make him feel drawn to you. But that's just the beginning. When you glance back at him, soften your eyes with warmth, signaling that there's more beneath the surface. You're not just another face in the crowd, you're someone intriguing, someone he wants to know more about. This powerful form of nonverbal communication allows you to build a magnetic connection without a word. The key is in the rhythm, holding his gaze just long enough to create tension, but not so long that it becomes uncomfortable. When done right, eye contact doesn't just grab attention, it leaves an impression that lingers in his mind long after the moment has passed. And when you do this repeatedly, he'll start looking for those moments, wondering when you'll lock eyes again. It's magnetic, seductive, and incredibly powerful. 2. The secret smile. A smile can be one of the most magnetic features of your personality, but when it's done just right, it can become a secret weapon in creating attraction. Think about this: a soft, genuine smile that you reserve just for him. It's not the kind of smile you give to everyone around you, it's the kind of smile that says, "I see you, I'm interested, and I want to know more." The beauty of this smile is its ability to convey warmth, approachability, and mystery all in one small gesture. When you smile at him like this, you're creating an instant connection. It's not just about looking pleasant, it's about letting him know that, in that moment, he's the one you're focused on. The key is authenticity. A genuine smile, not forced or too broad, but one that comes from a place of true interest, leaves him intrigued. What's behind that smile? What are you thinking? He'll start to wonder, and this curiosity can keep him thinking about you long after you've left. What makes the secret smile so powerful is that it's not an open book, it's an invitation, leaving just enough to the imagination, sparking mystery and deepening the connection between you both. A smile like this doesn't just melt hearts, it draws him closer, leaving him wanting more. 3. Subtle touch. There's something profoundly intimate and electric about a well-timed, subtle touch. It doesn't have to be bold or overt. Sometimes it's the smallest gestures that create the strongest connection. Imagine this: you're talking, and your hand brushes against his by accident. A fleeting touch, but enough to create a spark. It's not about force or intention, it's the unpredictability of it that leaves him wanting more. A gentle brush of your fingers as you hand him something, or the lightest touch on his arm when making a point, can say more than words ever could. The beauty of this technique is that it builds anticipation. He doesn't know if the touch was intentional or accidental, but it leaves a lingering effect, making him wonder about your feelings. What's even more intriguing is the way these touches make him feel. It's an unspoken invitation that says, "I'm comfortable with you, I want you close." The warmth, the slight pressure, and the connection are all amplified by the unspoken nature of the gesture. It's intimate yet subtle, leaving him with a sense of longing. And the best part? It keeps the attraction simmering, as he'll always be left wondering if the next touch will happen and what it will mean. Touch has an extraordinary ability to build intimacy, and when used correctly, it creates an undeniable magnetic connection. 4. Playing with physical space. Physical space can be a powerful tool in nonverbal communication. especially when used with a delicate sense of timing. Think about how you move around him. A moment of leaning in closer for just a split second can create a sense of closeness and connection. It doesn't need to be overdone, just a subtle shift in proximity. A moment where you allow him to feel your presence without crowding him. This gives off the message that you're interested, and you're willing to bridge the gap. But just as important is knowing when to retreat and create distance. The balance of pulling away after leaning in adds mystery and intrigue, creating an invisible tension between you. It's a form of push and pull that sparks curiosity and keeps the attraction alive. The rhythm of proximity can make him feel like he's constantly chasing something, a game of closeness and distance that heightens his interest. He'll wonder, why is she pulling away now? What's going on in her mind? The beauty of this technique lies in the fact that it doesn't require any words. You don't have to say a thing. Your movements speak for themselves, creating an atmosphere of magnetic attraction without any need for verbal exchange. The dance of physical space is both exciting and mysterious, drawing him in and keeping him intrigued. 5. Confidence in movement. The way you carry yourself, the grace in your movements, can say everything without a word. Confident movement speaks to how comfortable you are in your own skin, and when you move with poise, others notice. Whether it's the way you walk into a room or the subtle gestures you make while engaging in conversation, your movements reveal a story. It's not about being the loudest or the most dramatic in the room. True allure comes from the effortless way you move through space. When you walk with purpose, when you gesture with ease, you send a message that you're comfortable with yourself and that confidence is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who seem self-assured, who seem to move through life with a sense of grace and poise. There's something undeniably captivating about someone who isn't rushing or trying too hard. They move slowly, deliberately, exuding a quiet confidence that others can't help but admire. Your movements, whether they're slow and deliberate or fast and energized, speak louder than words ever could. When you're at ease with yourself and how you carry yourself, you create an aura of intrigue that pulls people in. Confidence in movement doesn't shout, it whispers, creating a magnetic attraction that's impossible to ignore. 6. Mirroring his movements. Mirroring is one of the most subtle yet effective techniques in creating an unspoken connection. When you mirror his movements, whether it's the way he gestures, the way he shifts his posture, or even his pace, you're subconsciously telling him that you're in sync with him. This creates an invisible bond that makes him feel more connected to you, as though you're both on the same wavelength. It's a natural human tendency to want to connect with those we feel aligned with, and mirroring provides a silent yet powerful way to do just that. Think about this: if he crosses his arms, you might unconsciously cross yours. If he leans forward, you lean in too. These small, subtle gestures create a rhythm between you that fosters a sense of familiarity. Mirroring allows him to feel comfortable around you because, on a subconscious level, it creates a sense of harmony. You're not just two individuals in a room, you're two people who are attuned to each other, almost as if you're speaking a silent language. This bond doesn't just make him feel connected to you, it makes him feel closer, as if you both belong together. Mirroring is one of the most powerful ways to build rapport and increase attraction, all without saying a word. 7. The subtle lookover. A quick, subtle glance up and down can do wonders in signaling interest without saying anything at all. It's playful, mysterious, and deeply enticing. When you subtly look him over, it's as if you're taking mental notes, evaluating what you find intriguing about him. The best part? It doesn't come across as judgmental or invasive, it's just a brief, lingering moment that speaks volumes. When you look at someone in this way, you're signaling interest and curiosity, and it's a message he'll pick up on immediately. It's not just about looking at his appearance, it's about giving him a visual evaluation, a look that conveys, "I see you, and I like what I see." This technique is incredibly effective because it leaves him wondering, what did she see in me? Why is she looking at me like that? The beauty of the subtle lookover is that it creates an air of mystery. It's not overly flirtatious or forward, but it's enough to make him think you might be interested. And this kind of intrigue can drive him wild, leaving him constantly wondering what's behind that glance, creating an unforgettable moment that lasts long after the look is over. 8. Comfort in silence. Silence can be incredibly powerful, especially when you've mastered the art of being comfortable in it. While many people feel the need to fill every moment with conversation, being at ease with quiet moments creates an aura of confidence and mystery. When you're comfortable in silence, it shows that you don't need to speak constantly to engage someone. In fact, silence can be a beautiful way to deepen a connection. It allows both of you to be present, without distractions, giving him the space to wonder what's on your mind. Silence creates room for curiosity. When you're quiet, he's left thinking, what is she thinking? What does she want to say? It's this unspoken tension that keeps him engaged and wanting more. And because silence is so rare in conversations, it feels almost intimate, like a shared secret between the two of you. So, don't be afraid of quiet moments. Instead, embrace them. Your comfort in silence is a reflection of your inner confidence, and that alone is incredibly attractive. It's a skill that adds depth and mystery to your interactions, creating an undeniable connection. 9. Style as a statement. Your personal style is one of the first things people notice about you, and it can speak volumes about who you are. Dressing in a way that reflects your true self isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good, and it radiates confidence. Your style tells a story about your personality, your tastes, and your confidence, whether you prefer a bold, eye-catching look or something more understated. What matters is that it's authentic to who you are. When you wear clothes that fit your personality, you send a clear message: this is me, and I'm proud of it. And that pride is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who embrace their individuality and wear it with confidence. Your style doesn't just make you look good, it makes you feel unstoppable. And when you feel unstoppable, it shows. The best part? People will remember you for it. Your sense of style will linger in their minds long after you've left, leaving them with an impression that says, she knows exactly who she is. 10. Confidence in walking away. Sometimes, the most powerful move you can make is knowing when to walk away. It's not about being dismissive, it's about knowing your worth and not being afraid to leave a situation when it no longer serves you. When you walk away with confidence, you send a message that you don't need anyone to validate you. You're perfectly content in your own presence. This act of walking away creates a sense of mystery. He'll be left wondering why you left, what you're thinking, and what's going on in your mind. And that curiosity can keep him intrigued for days. It also shows that you're in control of your own energy, you're not chasing anyone, but letting them come to you. This sense of independence is incredibly attractive because it shows that you're emotionally self-sufficient and confident. Walking away in a calm and composed manner gives you an aura of mystery and strength that makes him want to chase you. You're not giving away everything too soon, and you're not available at all times, which only makes you more desirable. The best part is that walking away can create a sense of longing in him. It's the subtle art of leaving him wanting more, making him reflect on your presence and wonder when he'll get the chance to see you again. It's a gentle reminder that you value your time and energy, and if he wants to be part of your life, he'll have to make an effort. This subtle yet powerful move shows that you know your worth, and that alone is magnetic. By walking away with confidence, you leave an imprint on his mind, and he'll find himself thinking about you long after you've gone, anticipating when you'll come back into his world. The space you create only makes your return all the more exciting and impactful. With these 10 nonverbal strategies, you can effortlessly create attraction without uttering a single word. Mastering the silent art of flirting is all about subtlety, confidence, and knowing how to use your body language to draw others in. It's about giving off an aura of mystery and charm that leaves a lasting impression, all while keeping the conversation in your hands even if you're not speaking. So, embrace these techniques, and watch as they open doors to deeper connections and irresistible attraction.